My independence wish for Nigeria is that may Peter Obi happen to Nigeria. Yes, I wish that Peter Obi happens to Nigeria and becomes Nigeria's president. That is my independence wish for my country, Nigeria. Why do I wish that? Number one, under Peter Obi as the president of Nigeria, insecurity will be highly reduced. Yes, I am sure of what I am saying. Under Peter Obi, Nigeria will be far more secured than what we have today. Peter Obi will not be in Imo State while Kwara people are being sacked from their villages, while Kwara people are being massacred on broad daylight. Peter Obi will not be celebrating in Imo State while Kwara is bleeding. Peter Obi, as the president of Nigeria, will not do that. He will not do that. He will be there by himself. He will ensure that the right things are done. He will be there, and he will be there with his security chiefs until Kwara is liberated. That is Mr. Peter Obi for you. Peter Obi, as the president of Nigeria, no part of Nigeria will be under siege by bandits. Yes, I can assure you that. I can tell you that for sure. So insecurity in Nigeria will be highly reduced to the barest minimum under Peter Obi. Did he do such a thing in Anambra? I know that might be the first question that many people will ask, and rightfully so. However, it is a known fact that Peter Obi left Anambra as the most peaceful and secure state in Nigeria. Even the then IGP of police said it with his mouth that Anambra was the safest state in Nigeria for 5 good years. 5 good years under Peter Obi. And also, even the military men that worked with him, they also testified that Peter Obi left Anambra as a very, very safe place. In fact, the safest in Nigeria. So listen to one of the army generals that worked with Mr. Peter Obi.
You know, listening to a retired military general speak so highly of Mr. Peter Obi on issue of security is something to ponder on, because a number of persons have questioned his pedigree to handle the issue of security. Would you say that the country would be in safe hands and the issue of security will be nipped in the bud under Mr. Peter Obi?
If what we did in Anambra State then, and what even the police confirmed, yes, it will. Because I can tell you that he will be in command and control, he will be available 24/7, he will be passionate. I won't even be surprised. I will not be surprised if he says, look, he will take charge of the defense ministry. I won't be surprised. Because at state level, but he was like the commissioner of defense in Anambra State. Yes, it will be secured in his hands.
I am Major General John Enenche, retired. I would like to briefly testify about my encounter with His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. I was the first commander of the internal security operations in Anambra State when he assumed office as the executive governor in March 2006. The operation was a collective effort of the Nigerian military and police. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi provided a political direction, strategic guidance, and general support for restoring security to the entire state within a record period of about 2 weeks for the flashpoints and about 3 months for the entire area of our operational responsibility. He exhibited total political will and unflinching commitments towards securing Anambra State. All the needed non-kinetic and kinetic measures were employed with his personal involvement to tackle insecurity in the state, and he was directly in charge. Thereafter, I proceeded to Liberia in October 2006 for United Nations missions in Liberia. Interestingly, on returning to location after our rotation back to Nigeria in April 2007, the conducive security situation still persisted in Anambra State. My dear Nigerians, from this precedence, it can be deduced that Given the opportunity, a similar feat can be achieved by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, our dear country Nigeria.
So you heard it from him that Peter Obi was in charge of security and they worked and they secured Anambra under him. The second thing why I wish Mr. Peter Obi to happen to Nigeria is that under Peter Obi, Nigeria will not be the poverty capital of the world. Yes, Nigeria will not be the poverty capital of the world under Peter Obi. Peter Obi will ensure that Nigeria moves from consumption to production. Nigeria will become a very producing nation instead of just being a consuming nation. Did he do it in Anambra? I know that will be the next question, and of course, rightfully so. Yes, he did it. The then director of National Poverty Eradication, Dr. Magnus Kpakol, he declared Anambra as the state with the lowest poverty rate in Nigeria under Peter Obi. Yes, Magnus Kpakol declared Anambra as the state with the lowest rate of poverty in Nigeria under Peter Obi. So Peter Obi reduced poverty in Anambra, and Anambra became the lowest in the whole of Nigeria. So yes, Peter Obi did it in Anambra. Nigeria will not be the poverty capital of the world under Peter Obi. Let us go to the health sector. Number 3, under Peter Obi as the president of Nigeria, our health will improve significantly. The health institutions will enjoy because Peter Obi will revive our health sector. Peter Obi is one presidential candidate who does not go for his medical treatment abroad unless he is being referred abroad. So he treats himself in Nigeria but can only go abroad on referrals. So that alone makes him to ensure that our health system works. Did he do something about that in Anambra? Of course he did. Peter Obi built a teaching hospital within 2 years. Yes, within 2 years, this man was able to build a teaching hospital, and it was there and it was working within 18 months. So he did it. And Peter Obi also won a prize for being the best in health in the Southeast. Yes, as Southeast governors, Peter Obi was #1. He won the Gate Prize for that. The fourth thing why I wish Peter Obi to happen to Nigeria is in education. We all know that education is one area that Peter Obi is the champion. Peter Obi so much improved education in Anambra that even World Bank had to send a team of individuals to come and understudy what Peter Obi did in Anambra. That team was led by Professor Paul Collier. So they came and they understudied what Peter Obi did in Anambra. It is called the Peter Obi model in education, and they recommended the same thing to African countries for them to adopt. So that was how much Peter Obi improved education. So in summary, I wish Nigeria a very happy independence, but I wish Nigeria much more that Peter Obi happens to our country. Thank you for your time, and remember, a new Nigeria is possible.